Alright folks, buckle up, because today we're taking a trip down memory lane and right into the future at the same time. Yeah, you heard me right. After 2 decades in the shadows, Honda has finally brought back a nameplate that had every 90s kid drooling, the Prelude. The 2026 Honda Prelude is officially back, and we just got our first spin behind the wheel in Japan. Spoiler alert, it was pretty darn sweet. Now before we start geeking out, let's rewind for a sec. The last time you could actually buy a brand new Honda Prelude was way back in 2001. Since then, it's been more of a legend. Hey, remember that car? Moment for anyone who loved clean lines, front-wheel drive balance, and that special Honda vibe. But now, it's back in full swing, and no, it's not just a nostalgia trip. Honda actually nailed this one. So, what's the deal with this new ride? The 2026 Prelude is built in Japan and will hit North American showrooms this month. If you're thinking about the price, expect around 42 grand to start, depending on how Honda plays it in the US. And they're only planning to sell about 5,000 units a year, so yeah, this is gonna be a bit of a unicorn on the streets. Limited, rare, exclusive, whatever word you like, it fits. This new Prelude is a 2-door hybrid coupe, which instantly makes it kinda special in today's market. Honda took the sweet hybrid system straight from the Civic Hybrid and added some of the legendary Type R DNA, especially that dual-axis front suspension. Basically, it's a mashup of smart efficiency and sporty personality. Think of it as a Civic Hybrid that went to the gym, got toned up, and decided to wear a sleeker outfit. Under the hood, or should I say under the hybrid hood, you've got a 2.0-liter engine paired with an electric motor, kicking out a combined 200 horsepower and 232 pound-feet of torque. It's not trying to be a track monster like the Type R, and it doesn't need to be. The Prelude was never about showing off, it's about smooth, confident moves. It's a coupe for people who like to enjoy the drive without feeling like they're in a Fast and Furious audition. And trust me, Honda nailed that balance. We got to test it on Honda's proving grounds in Tochigi, Japan, and even with just 3 laps around the handling course, the Prelude's character really shined through. Honda engineers said they wanted it to feel like gliding, and yeah, it kinda does. It flows from corner to corner like it's skating on butter. The chassis tuning, the steering feedback, it all feels dialed in just right. On our first lap, we tried GT mode, basically your everyday setting. It's comfy, chill, and still responsive. Then we switched to sport mode for the last 2 laps, and man, that's when the Prelude woke up. The car suddenly got sharper, more alive, and the sound way better. Honda's got this new feature called S+ Shift, and it's a total game changer. Let me break it down. S+ Shift fakes the feel of an 8-speed automatic by matching torque dips with rev changes, creating that real upshift and downshift sensation, even though it's technically a hybrid CVT setup. You even get paddle shifters to play with. It's not a manual, but hey, at least Honda gave us something to mess around with, right? And I gotta say, it works. When you upshift in sport mode, you feel that crisp little kick, and when you brake, those downshifts come with a satisfying burble. The sound isn't obnoxious, just throaty enough to make you smile. It's like Honda found a way to give a hybrid some soul. Alright, now before we go any further, yo guys, if you're enjoying this review, don't forget to hit that like button, smash subscribe, and share this video with your car buddies who still get emotional every time someone mentions the word Prelude. Come on, let's keep this car talk alive. Alright, back to business. The steering, oh man, the steering is where the magic happens. Honda took the same steering rack as the Type R and made it just a little quicker, 3% faster to be exact. That might not sound like much on paper, but behind the wheel, it's instant response city. Point it where you want, and boom, it's there. The handling course showed off just how tight this setup is. On quick turns, it reacts instantly. On long sweeping corners, it holds its line with serious confidence. The all-season tires squeaked a bit here and there, just enough to make you grin, but the car never lost its cool. You always feel in control. The Brembo brakes, yeah, those red beauties from the Type R, were along for the ride too. Didn't need to stomp on them much, but they felt precise, effective, and not overly grabby. Perfect for daily driving, and let's not forget the hybrid system. It's slick. The switch between EV mode, hybrid mode, and full engine mode happens so smoothly that you barely notice it. In city driving, it'll glide quietly on electric power, then when you punch it for a quick overtake, the engine kicks in instantly. On highways, it runs pure engine mode for max efficiency. Now here's something kinda interesting. Honda could have added a limited slip differential or torque vectoring, but they didn't. Why? Because they didn't think the Prelude needed it. It's not about raw speed. It's about fun. This car is built to make your morning commute or your favorite backroad feel exciting again, without trying to scare you half to death. Okay, small break, funny story. During the test drive, one of the guys joked that driving the Prelude felt so smooth, it's like butter melting on a pancake. And I told him, yeah, except this pancake costs 42 grand and needs premium fuel. So yeah, maybe not a breakfast deal, but definitely a delicious drive. But jokes aside, that smoothness, that flow, is what makes this car special. The Prelude glides. It doesn't fight you. It makes everyday driving feel special again, and that's something we don't get enough of anymore. For those of you who used to own a Prelude back in the day, trust me, this new one is gonna blow your mind. The handling, the grip, the steering, it's all on another level. You'll feel that same spirit but with modern refinement. And if you're someone who's never experienced a Prelude before, well, this is your shot to understand why people loved it so much. Now, the interior. Classic Honda. Clean, functional, driver-focused. Nothing overly fancy, but everything's right where you want it. The seats are comfy, the visibility is great, and there's just enough sporty flair to make you feel like you're in something special. No gimmicks, just Honda doing Honda things. And honestly, that's the whole story here. The 2026 Honda Prelude isn't trying to be a sports car, it's not trying to flex on Mustangs or throw shade at Supras. It's doing its own thing. Quiet confidence, precise handling, smooth hybrid power, and a dash of nostalgia that hits just right. When you drive it, you don't feel like you're chasing speed, you feel like you're chasing that perfect rhythm between man and machine. It's the kind of car that makes you take the long way home just because you can. And sure, it's not cheap, and it's not manual, but guess what, it's got heart. It's got that old school Honda magic baked into every curve, every shift, every glide. So yeah, the new Prelude. Totally worth the wait. Before we wrap this up, guys, if you're digging this kind of deep dive car content, please hit that like, drop a comment about your favorite old school Honda, and subscribe so you don't miss the next review. We've got more hot rides coming your way, and trust me, you won't wanna miss it. To sum it up, the 2026 Honda Prelude is a perfect blend of old school soul and modern day tech. It's got style, grace, and that classic Honda reliability we all know and love. It's not about being the fastest car in the lot, it's about making every drive feel special. And if that's not what driving's supposed to be about, then what is?